Hey YouTube, welcome back. Anthony Rex here. How are you doing? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Today we've got another NF Hope. This is an in-depth reaction slash review of his latest song, Hope. Just dropped on Friday. I have done my first time listening to the track on the channel already. If you guys want to go check that out, it'd be much appreciated. But this is going to be like an in-depth like lyrics slash music video breakdown and basically everything I believe that the song is telling us leading up to his album coming out April 7th, Hope. I'm extremely excited to dive into this with you. I've just wrote a couple notes down on my notebook, and yeah, I'm a huge NF fan, as you guys probably tell. If you've seen my reaction to Hope, my first time listening to it, I was just full of emotion, so excited, and I can't wait to bring you guys the album as well. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. Check out my socials, links will be down below in the description. Let's go. NF Hope in-depth review. Man, if you guys want more of these in-depth reviews of like all the album, I'm happy to do them. Please let me know down in the comments, because especially the music videos. But I'm happy to do like a lyric breakdown as well and what I think like his meaning throughout the album. But hey, let's go. The intro. Man, this song I've had it on repeat. I've had it on repeat the whole weekend. So leading into that, this is the intro of obviously this track, and he's basically just screaming out or singing to Hope. And he's known that Hope's been waiting over here, white clothes, all that, waiting for Nate to finally, I guess, get rid of fear and get rid of all those emotions he's been feeling throughout his album's Mansion Therapy Session, Perception in the Search. Hope's been calling, as he said in the lyrics, been calling out to him, praying for Nate's soul to finally come through.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn.
So what I think he's talking about there is fear, or his alter ego, his dark side. 30 years he's let fear control him, as we've heard in his albums, and he hasn't delivered. So Nate is taking over, finally going to see what Nate can bring to the table, and you'll see that throughout the music video as well. What I mean by that.
Don't get me wrong, Nate, you've had a great run, but it's time to give the people something different. So without
Are we going to get a different sound from Nate from NF this album? I think it's going to be a lot more like uplifting, positive type of music instead of the sad songs or sad type beats that we've had from him in the past. Especially Perception, some songs from The Search come to mind, like I Miss the Days, Trauma as well. Are we going to get a positive album from Nate? And I know that sort of brings away from what his music is about. He does have a track on this album called Mama, which I do believe is going to be talking about some emotional stuff. So I'm not too sure what it's going to bring. I'm extremely excited for different sound, because I think he does need to switch it up from his usual style. And do we need to talk about Tommy's beats right now? Like the production, the beat, everything, the orchestra, the violin. This whole song is elite. So incredibly done. Honestly amazed. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, how is these people so talented created this masterpiece? Like, oh, it's unreal.
further ado, I like to introduce my album. My album. Hope.
That's so fire. I did catch that in my original reaction. My album. That's all his emotions. Saying that to fear, pride, all that. I've explained that in my original reaction. And obviously he's announcing his album Hope, which is why he says Hope, and then it goes into the song, or the middle part of the song.
What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says.
He's mentioned that in his song previously, Why. The start of Why, he's mentioned definition of success, and he was still finding at that point. So now he's certified and understands what the meaning of that actually is. And that's listening to your heart.
Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they'd rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut.
I think that's important. Like, that's shows the type of person you are. If you can just chuck away like the $100,000 wage a year for something that you're passionate about, you really want to do in the future for like say $30,000 a year, like that really shows your character, shows who you are. And Nate goes on and talks about this for a little bit here in the track. Yeah, shout out to you if you're that type of person, because respect. We gotta chase our dreams, baby.
Person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation. It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith.
I love that whole spiel right there. I love that whole spiel. It's really motivating, really uplifting from NF, and that's, as I said in my original reaction, that's something that I pride myself on. Just being like motivated, just getting it done, going after it always. Yeah. As you can see as well, throughout the music video, it's sunny. It's not that like green darkness sort of type of feel about it, like NF's other music videos have been about. So that really brings, I'm gonna use a pun here, really brings hope to the album, and it's gonna be like uplifting and positive. And hopefully he finds hope throughout the album. He's on his search for hope in this whole section here. He's got the map, and he's mentioned in the search, I'm looking for the map to hope. Have you seen it? So obviously he's got the map out and he's looking around, but he's getting guided by the NF clones, his alter ego, fear, all that, pointing him in wrong directions, trying to lead him astray, and because Nate can't read the map. Or it's that's a bit savage.
You, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
So now, obviously, that thing right there, getting pushed, that's fear leading him astray. So it's pointing him to the wrong direction on purpose. Nate can't read the map, or he's confused, so he's asking, or he's not too sure which way to go. Like, he's like, are they leading me in the right direction? Is my emotions finally listening to what I want, what Nate wants? And yeah, he's just not sure who to trust, who to listen to. Do I read the map and try and figure it out, or do I get led by fear? And fear obviously led him into his mansion right here, which is where he gets pushed into. The map to Hope Falls. Mansion's playing, man. I love this song, eh? I think it's one of the first songs I heard at NF as well. So it's just pushed him back into his mansion, which is of NF's darkest times. Like obviously his albums, Mansion Therapy Session, Perception, and The Search. He's been pushed back into that. So now he's like, shit, am I trapped here again? There's a cycle start all over again, or
evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what
that bar I originally missed in my original reaction. If I didn't ever hit rock bottom, I wouldn't be the person who I am today. And sometimes you have to hit rock bottom, because like the only way, if you have rock bottom, you can only go up, right? So it's the lowest point of your life, and yeah, sometimes you have to go down there to realize what you either want to do with your life, or what you got to change, and all that. It really becomes clear to you. And he's mentioned that in his interlude on the Search album. He was at his lowest point. He thought he achieved everything, or he had achieved everything he ever wanted in music, and was scared that there'd be nothing left for him.
happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get that opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
Having kids will really make you step back and look in the mirror. Or at least that's what that did for me. And it could be all that. It could be just that simple, you know? But obviously throughout that segment, when he get pushed into the mansion, he's opening doors to his older albums. So the first door he opened was Therapy Session. The second was Perception with The Cage and The Old Man From Let You Down. I explained that in my original reaction. That was a incredible, I guess, piece of art right there, that they did that and even thought to do that. So I was pretty amazed. It's the finale right here.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to
It's
show up.
crazy.
Something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted. That was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you. I just
That whole thing is crazy.
Never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years.
This is unreal. Like this whole finale right here, crazy. Absolutely crazy. He goes and lists like every emotion / feeling that he's gone through, ever experienced in his journey, or on his journey through life as a human. And it's just incredible that he's even just put this on paper. Like I don't know how he like came up with the concept of this song. Obviously we know he's very concept driven of his albums and tracks, and just it ties back to every other album / song. It's just been incredible, and he's still being able to tap into his emotions and really write down on a piece of paper what he feels. And I think that's incredibly talented. And yeah, I'm just still shocked and amazed that he's come up with this whole finale right here. But it's been NF from like ages, like, and we're known to expect that from him. I feel like, I hope it doesn't get overlooked by a lot of people, but this is art, man. This is music. This is what we're all here for.
Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted. That was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you. I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of 30 years.
So as you can see, his alter ego is trying to take over. It turns into a real intro 3 type track when they're just talking back and forth. If you know what I'm talking about, if you listen to the intro 3, that's Fear and NF just talking back and forth. But Fear is screaming, like he screamed Nate, he screamed hey, and he screamed Nate, and he screams wait. like, don't do this. Like, Nate is finally suppressing the fear. He's trying to get rid of it out of him, and you can see throughout the thing that it's trying to come up. His shirt turns back into the black. The makeup comes back on and all that.
Years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have.
Yes, this is the whole intro 3 type vibe. Fear says you'll never evolve. Doubting Nate again, and Nate's fighting that so hard, and you can tell this whole segment here, which is just incredible. It's just incredible art, artistically bloody brilliant. Like, so impressed. Like, just listen to this whole thing here.
30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
Incredible. Nate's finally said he's not running away from it. He's gonna fight his absolute hardest to suppress that emotion, that feeling, so it never comes out again. And when you just look at it and really an in-depth look, it's unreal. Like, this is actually a masterpiece, and I hope it gets all the recognition that it deserves. It's already in the top like 7 songs on Spotify right now in the world. So I mean, we all know when NF drops, the whole world goes crazy. You mentioned that in Leave Me Alone. So yeah, it's really, like, what a track, what an opening track to the album. It's been a couple days now. My emotions have finally calmed down. The excitement has finally calmed down. But hey, the album is coming. Get ready for all the reactions on the channel. Go subscribe, hit the like button if you guys want more videos like this, where I really take an in-depth look at the music videos and break it down. I am a huge NF fan, so I know a lot more about his music because I listen to it a lot, or I have listened to it a lot. I sort of haven't really listened to NF for a while leading up to this song. But if you guys enjoy, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. I appreciate y'all. Go check out my first reaction listen to Hope, and yeah, thank you. I'll catch you guys in the next video.